MMA least skilled sport. Lesnar became a UFC champ at 3 and 2. He was a wrestler, but still. And football players like Lane and Hardy make it to the UFC. Terrible. I mean, making it to the UFC at heavyweight is, you know, that's true. You got to go 4 and 0 and be from the US. That's not that hard. You can literally fight anyone, chat. If you're from the US and a heavyweight, if you go 4 and 0, you're on the Contender Series. You can go 3 and 0 if you get a nice KO in the third fight. You really don't need to do much to get into the UFC as a heavyweight. MMA is so poor at 185. Pure kickboxers are great, but they shouldn't be able to bypass the grappling aspect and still do so well. I know. Like, no one is able to expose them. MMA young, but still a long way to go. A long way. I genuinely believe 50 years to go. What do you think about that, chat? We got about 50 years before no one's even going into kickboxing in the first place, right? I truly think we got about 50 years until it's really actually a fucking good standard at these higher weight classes. Maybe 30 years, actually. That might be a bit far. By the time I am in my middle ages, 25 years or something like that. I've seen people saying NBA more skilled than UFC. When you got 1/6 of a chance of making the league if you're 7+ foot. Fools. NBA more skilled than the UFC when you got 1/6 of a chance of making. I do agree with you there. Thank you for the $5, dude. I think it's very easy to say, oh, NBA, like, it's so fucking difficult to get in. Like, there's a very small amount. Like, there's a lot of people that try and be in the NBA. But realistically, the only real chance nowadays you have of being in the NBA, unless you're an absolute genetic phenom, is you got to be at least 6'2". You know what I mean? And not many people are that size. You know? Like, it's honestly like, it's skilled to get in there, but the bracket of even being considered is like you're already a 0.5% of population. You know what I mean? Taller than that. Yeah, but 6'2"ers, there are 6'2"ers in the NBA. That's why I'm saying that. Those are like short guys in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?